We're enthusiastic to have launched a new calculator that will help people project their sentences. And you can just click the link. If you're on this page, you will see our sentencing calculator that we created for people going to federal prison. Now, as you work through this, just make sure that you understand this is simply a projection. It is not, we don't work for the BOP, we don't work for the government, but we do know the amounts of time credits you can get. And all you have to do is respond to a few questions here, and you can get a pretty good connection. I like to use a member of our team, Steve, who works on our IT, and use his sentence. A federal judge sentenced him to 63 months. He surrendered on July 25th, 2023. So I just go up here to 2023, July 25th, which is right here. That was the day that he surrendered. He was FSA eligible. If you don't know what that means, you can click this little button right there and it'll show you. And if you click that, that'll take you to the BOP's website, which shows you a list of disqualifying offenses. Now, just so you know, those typically are offenses that have some element of violence. And if you've been convicted of one of those disqualifying offenses, you will not be able to get FSA eligible. Steve was FSA eligible. RDAP program is the same thing. If you click this little button here and you want to read a little bit more about RDAP eligibility, you just click that link. But Steve was eligible. And all I've got to do is calculate his release date, and then you see his projected release date was January the 9th, 26. His community confinement date was June the 25th. And it provides you the breakdown here of how much statutory good time he received, how much time off he got for the RDAP program, how much time he got off for the FSA possibilities. And what you'll see here is his actual date was he went to the halfway house on April the 21st, and here it showed he would go on June the 5th. So there's a couple of months of a discrepancy, and he actually finished his BOP sentence on January the 13th, and we projected that he would finish on January the 9th. So this is just a little bit faster. This was a little bit more conservative. The reason that we can't give you an exact date is because there are a lot of unknown elements. When you get to the prison, there are going to be elements such as when you enroll in the program so that your time credits can start accumulating. We don't know when you're going to get in the RDAP program, for example. We do know that when you're going to start getting 10 days versus 15 days of time credits. But this is just a projection, something that you could use to work on your mitigation strategy. Steve did everything possible, and as a result, he got the best possible outcome. On a 63-month sentence, he served about 19 months in prison before he returned to the community. We hope that you're going to get that same kind of outcome, but there's a lot of unknowns. We hope you don't get a disciplinary infraction. We hope that you've built a really solid mitigation strategy. You could learn all those strategies that worked for Steve and that can work for you just by using the free resources on our website. I don't think you really need to hire a consultant. You just need to invest the time and the energy to make sure you're putting yourself in the best possible position to get the best possible outcome. We're glad that you're a member of our community at Prison Professors, and we hope that you find value in all of our resources.